This back workout was brought to you by protein oatmeal and a protein shake. So we're starting the day off with 50 grams of protein straight into the system and plenty of carbs. No better way to start the day. So plan for today was back. And you know what? It was actually a quick and intense one. I think those are honestly the best workouts. When you go in there and you just get straight to it, you get your warm up done and you go through your exercises, but you hit it intense and you're done quick. I always get the best pumps and I get the best feeling when I'm in there quick. But you know, every once in a while, a long workout ain't a bad idea, but I don't know, man. There's just something about a quick and intense workout that it feels pretty good. Make sure that car wasn't changing the lanes. So let's just jump right in and let's talk about this workout I just went through. So like I said, it was back day. It was pretty crowded in there, so I had to mix it up a little bit, which is also not a bad thing. It gets you to mix up your routine and use other exercises that are in your arsenal. So I started it off with some single arm pull downs, pullovers, whatever you want to call it. I warmed up, and of course, so with this one is more of an intermediate or an advanced exercise, I would say, because you got to be able to get a deep stretch and you got to lock your elbow, and then you got to pull with your back and not your arm. You know, it takes a decent amount of mind-muscle connection, but if you can do that, practice that, and get used to it, it's a solid exercise. So I ended up doing 3 sets of 12 for each side. I could feel my back burning already, which is awesome. Then we switched to the rope attachment and did some pullovers. Pullover row, whatever variation you want to call this. But my back was already warmed up, so no need to warm up because I wasn't switching muscle groups. So you want to set it kind of high, get a deep stretch. You know, full extension of the arms. You can feel it pulling your back. And once you can feel your back being pulled forward, you want to pull that weight in with the hook grip. Keep your thumb out. It'll help with that mind-muscle connection. And it's another one you got to practice to get the motion down. More of an intermediate than advanced exercise, I would say. But again, you got to find the right weight. You got to get the right motion, right mind-muscle connection. But if you can nail those things, it's another solid exercise. So I did 3 sets of 12 there. And then we moved on to the dumbbell row. So overall, I would say back it can be kind of tricky if you're just throwing around weight. You got to really be able to make that mind-muscle connection when you're working out your back. And the best way to do that is no matter what the exercise is to get a deep stretch, like fully extending and, just feeling your back. And once you're in that extended position, you're pulling the weight back. And the more you develop your back, the more you'll be able to feel it, I think. And you're pulling with your back and not your arms. A hook grip will help with that on a lot of exercises. It'll help make that mind-muscle connection, which is arguably the most important when you're working out your back. So dumbbell rows, ended up doing 3 sets. I went 12, 10, then 8 on each side. And that was it for my back workout. My back was pretty pumped. I haven't looked at the pose down video yet, but it felt like my back was pretty pumped. So I'm excited to look at that in a little bit. But short and sweet. I mean, that's all there is to it. It's more about the consistency, the intensity, and your diet. That's all. That's everything. Like, you probably know somebody that goes to your gym and they're there every day you're there. And they look like they're working out pretty hard, and they probably are, but you're not seeing a lot of progress. That right there is when you see these, maybe their goals aren't to get lean. Maybe they want to eat whatever food they want to. Maybe their goals are completely different. But a lot of times people will put so much intensity and focus on their workouts, you know, draw up this complicated plan, watch all these other bodybuilders, you know, get little bits of information from lots of different sources, and try to do the workouts, the exercises to best form they can, the best intensity they can, and then they'll go home and they'll eat like shit. So I don't know, guys. Like, if you're spending all this time going to the gym, working really hard, and you're not working as hard or harder on the diet, on the food you're putting into your body, the fuel, the things that build your muscles, the things that give you the energy to push yourself harder, that control your physique and your overall health, like, come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing? So I'll say this in every freaking video. I'll go on a nutrition rant every freaking video. My diet has been 90% on track, and I've been getting better results than I have in years. You know, you do what it takes. You find out, you know, go online, find a calorie calculator, and be honest about it. It'll ask your like activity level and everything, your weight, age, and it'll give you a general idea of how many calories you need to eat per day to gain weight, lose weight, maintain weight. And that's where you start. Okay. And then you start looking at packages. You start monitoring what you're putting in your body. You start counting the calories and protein. I mean, even start with the calories. If you want to start losing a little bit of weight, just make sure you eat some protein every meal. But once you do this a lot and you start to dial it in, saying like, hey, hour or two before I go to the gym, I need 100 grams of carbs at least. I'm 150 pounds. I'm really lean. I want to put on some muscle. I'm going to start eating 170 grams of protein and 3,000 calories a day. And you do this stuff, and you just make it happen. And you keep doing that, it's going to give you even more excitement when you go to the gym, when you start seeing that scale moving away, watching your physique change in a certain way. And it's just going to change how you look at fitness so much. So really, really dial in that nutrition. Maybe I need to do more long-winded videos about what I'm eating every day and just show you why I'm getting results. But pulling into the driveway, you see I only live about 7 minutes from my gym. I'm pretty spoiled. It's like having your own gym at your house almost. But yeah, guys, dial that nutrition in, keep them workouts intense, keep a positive attitude, push yourself, go as often as you can, go as hard as you can, and you will absolutely get to where you want to go. Tomorrow is chest day. I'll see you guys for that one. Have a good one. See you next time.